Hello everyone, I am Gattakus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for Breath of Fire 3. Last episode we reached Sin City, a wretched hive of scum and villainy, where we got more info on the Ogre Road monster. This episode we will look for this monster and see if there's something we can do about it. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. All right, now where are we at? Oh yeah, same place we were before. Just Ryu, Gar, hanging out, bro timing it up. I don't know. We're gonna be them for a while, don't you worry. Alright, and here we are just outside Ogre Road. Now, before we head in, because we're going to have a lot of fights with slightly more difficult enemies than we did in the Dauna Mines, I'm actually going to set us up on a formation. The attack one specifically, and put Gar in the lead, because remember, attack formation doubles his reprisal rate, so he should have like a 50% reprisal, somewhere around there, and it'll just be handy. But anyway, let's head on into Ogre Road. Now, before I get excited and run on into a battle, let's go over the enemies. Most of them we should be used to, but there is a new one. So in Ogre Road, we're going to face the Tricker, the Vagabond, the Goo Titan, the Ripper, and a new enemy called the Slasher, who is weak to wind and strong to earth because, you know, he's a flying bird. But he does have an ability unique to him called the Mind Flay, which is an attack that lowers the target's intelligence. It's not great, but if you're trying to collect all the skills, have fun farming it from him, because this is the only place to get it. Now with that out of the way, let's go through this into a fight. God darn it. Already? Oh, and speak of the devil, it's two slashers. So Ryu has equipped the wind sword that we got from Dauna Mines, so he's just gonna one-shot these guys, and it's gonna be kind of cool. And Gar is probably just gonna one-shot him too, because he's a show-off. Yeah, look at that damage, Ryu. And Gar, yep, there we go, easy peasy, nothing to write home about. Now, this place, for the most part, is kind of a singular path, so it's real easy to squirrel your way around. Just a lot of fights. Oh, and would you look at that, a Vagabond. Haven't fought one of them yet, but I'm gonna take out the Tricker first, because they can blind, and it's really annoying. Oh, so close, Ryu. Attaboy, Gar. And the Vagabond's real easy. They just have sometimes an annoying habit to heal themselves with herbs, but we should be able to damage through it. Or kill them outright, you know. Horse a piece. Anywho, just want to keep walking around. And eventually we're going to get to this spot here with three weird looking plants. These are horseradishes, and we need them for a mandatory side quest in the future. Oh, come on, Ryu. So make sure to use your sword and cut all three. The problem is, the side quest we need in the future needs 4 of them. So you're going to want to definitely walk on out to the world map, walk back in, and get another one. So that's what I'm going to do. Meet you back here in a sec. BRB. Alright, and just like that, we're back here. If I can aim right, there we go. 4 horseradishes. Come on, Ryu. 5 and 6. Now, you only need 4. I'm just gonna get all 6. Why not? I'm already here. Now, there is one more Call darn it. Hold on. Item talk after fighting talk. Gall darn trickers. Think they can fool me. Anyway, there's one more treasure here. We just want to go south of where the horseradish was, and it's hard to see, but there's a ramp here by this fence. We just want to take this and loop on around, and we can get the treasure chest we saw in the beginning. You know, and more fights. Ha! Stupid Slasher kept trying to mind flay Gar. Joke's on that bird. He has no intelligence. Anyway, up here we'll get to a dirt path, which will lead us to an hourglass. Now that's a consumable item that stops times for all but the person using it for 3 turns. Oh, would you look at that, a Goo Titan. Now, be careful, they have Time Blow, which can do a lot of damage, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and just auto battle. I hope he doesn't use it. Can I get a crit? No. Still good damage, though. And he didn't. Yes, got lucky. That is some pretty good XP and money, too. Nice. Well, I guess Ryu got lucky. Gar needs some healing. Now, feel free to use Ryu's magic to heal. We don't need to turn into a dragon. Healing with Ryu's magic is totally okay. But an easy way to get down is to hop down here, and now we just want to continue to the southeast, where we get into a fight. Just some tricker and vagabond trash. Anyway, Gar, I sure hope we don't run into a monster. Doot doot doot. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Gar, you seeing this? What the heck is that? Is this the monster? The tiger? I don't know, man. I don't think he's a Tony with some cereal. It's on its hind feet. Super weird. Well, anyway, welcome to the Were-Tiger, the maybe boss, I guess? I don't know. Let's go over it real quick. It's strong to status and death attacks, and has 2 learnable abilities, Snap, which lowers defense of a target, and Focus, which raises the user's power by 2 times. Don't worry about trying to learn those. This isn't a real boss fight. Just hit auto battle if you're at full HP. It's fine. We just gotta suffer through a couple turns, deal a couple hundred damage, and the fight will be over. Ow. Unless he keeps doing that. Gall darn it, that hurt. It's like this tiger's a meta build or something. Should probably have Ryu heal that. Don't need Gar actually dying. Ryu, you wanna rejuvenate Gar? I don't think I've used that yet. Actually, I don't think I've used magic with Ryu at all yet. Well, since he became an adult. He's all flashy now, you see that? Trying to impress those ladies that aren't watching. 1 or 2 more turns. Ow. Come on, Gar. Oh, it's still going. Gall darn kitty cat. Oh, that should do it. Or not. Oh, there he goes. He just flat out escapes, so we don't even get any, rewards. Oh, darn it. But yeah, that's the Were-Tiger, the monster on the Ogre Road, and we're not actually gonna hunt it, we're just gonna leave. This is super weird for an encounter. But with that, we are now left the Dauna region and entered the Rawl region again. And this is going to be a small little middle area here, but it does have a fishing spot, and it doesn't have anything really new. So if we check it out, it's just going to have the puffer, the trout, and the black bass, which I have not caught yet, and I really don't plan on it. And then just further south here is a flower circle, so if you fought 10 battles, make sure to pop a save and check on your village. But further down past it is going to be a new mini zone called Mount Levett. Now, before I enter, I'm going to head to camp, rest, and meet you back here, BRB. Alright, now that we're fully healed, let's head on in. Now, before we get carried away, let's go over the enemies. There's nothing new, but they did have a little bit of a shakeup. So we're gonna face the Tricker, the Slasher, the Goo Titan, the Boss Goblin, and the Blue Goblin. Make sure if you haven't obtained Influence yet as an ability, absolutely get it here from the Boss Goblin. It's very important. We're going to want it in a future episode. Just throw that out there. Anyway, there's only 2 treasures to grab here, just like before, and also a fight. Gall darn it. Got like 1 step this time. Jeez. Oh, and blue goblins. Alright, let's just hit auto battle. Now, be very careful if they hit half health or lower and heal themselves above it back to max. Like 3 times, their intelligence stat will max out and they will do a lot of damage. So don't do that. But anyway, we're just going to want to go to the right and up this hill, and it's kind of confusing how to get the 2 treasures, so I'm just going to give you the answers. Over here to the left, we're going to have a little raised area with more fighting. Fantastic. BRB. Man, speaking of that boss goblin, I just fought one. Oh, I got some jerky and a sword? That's neat. Anyway, up here at the top of this hill are going to be 2 slippery paths. We're definitely going to want to take the left one, because this one will lead us to treasure. Over here in this bag, we get $800 dues. Fantastic. And to get back up, we just got to walk through this cave. There's nothing special in here. Well, I guess besides fighting. There's always that. Gall darn trickers. Ah, thought I was done with them. Anyway, we just want to keep climbing on up, and this will pop us out right at the top of the hill that we slid down. Now, over here to the right, there's an upper path and a lower path to the southeast here. For this time only, we're going to want to take the lower path, not for the fighting. That's just a coincidence. Gall darn gooey titan. But hey, Gar leveled up. Wow, that's a lot of defense, Gar. That's actually pretty awesome. I likes. Anyway, on this lower path, we're going to purposely activate a trap. That'll lead us down into another cave, but it has the final treasure, a gold hairpin, which is a helmet for the ladies. So, sorry guys, can't look pretty. Anyway, out here, we just want to jump on down and climb back up the hill. Which means more fighting. BRB. Ha! Just a lone blue goblin. What a brave soul. Anyway, this time we're going to want to take the upper path because, you know, we don't want to fall down the trap again. And just, you know, get more fights. Alright, I'm getting real tired of trickers. Even though they leveled up Ryu, getting tired. Holy Ryu, that is a lot of stats. I likes. Anyway, we just gotta follow this path and it'll eventually lead us out to the world map. Now, out here, what we want to do is head up to the north a little bit and we can enter this weird cabin. Now, there's nothing really special about this cabin other than it has an item in the closet here for a healing herb. Again, not great, but I'm a hoarder, so I want it. And in the basement here is another one of these weird thingamabobs. I don't know what this is yet. We haven't learned. But anyway, there's one down here too. Fantastic. Well, with that, we are done in this house. So let's get out of here before the owners get back. Additionally, Dauna Region should sound familiar because as you can see across this bridge is McNeil Village, and we should check in on that next episode. Also, make sure to check in on your ferries after Mount Levett. You probably need it, and I will do that off screen. So for now, let's head to camp. Hey Gar, what'd you think of the kitty? That monster. That tiger. It was like he was watching the road. What does he want? Is it connected with Sin City somehow? I don't know, man. I was in the same fight you were. Anyway, for now, I think this is where we're gonna call it quits. This has been part 28 of our Breath of Fire 3 guided walkthrough, where we crossed a road and a mountain to find ourselves back in the Dauna Region. Stay tuned for the next episode as we explore this area as we continue to look for our buddies. If you like the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.